Côte d'Azur Indigo. Luxurious French coastal home design ideas. Picture this. You're sipping pastis on a terrace overlooking the Mediterranean, but you're actually in your living room. That's the magic of the Côte d'Azur Indigo style, where classic French coastal luxury wraps you in a linen embrace. I've been obsessed with this look ever since I stumbled across a vintage Toile de Jouy fabric depicting fishermen hauling nets under a cerulean sky. So, what makes it work? It all begins with walls that breathe. Limewash plaster in a warm sand white, catching light like a sun-drenched cliffside. Next, you layer in textiles that tell a story, like a thick linen sofa dressed in deep indigo maritime scenes. Meanwhile, wide navy and white stripes on curtains pull your eye to the windows, framing the view even if it's just your backyard. And then there are the tactile surprises. Chunky oatmeal wool knit pillows that beg you to sink in, utterly unadorned. Color comes alive through giant cobalt blue demijohn bottles serving as vases, and ivory ceramic bowls brimming with fresh lemons. Polished teak furniture anchors every room with a honeyed warmth that feels inherited, not bought. Ready to walk through each room? Let's start at the entryway. Hello, I'm Flora. Welcome to Freshco Graphic. Today we're stepping into the breezy, serene world of the French coastal home. A style shaped by salt air, soft light, and the rhythm of the waves. If you love spaces that breathe with the sea, don't forget to subscribe so we can keep exploring beauty together. Step into a bathroom that feels more like a secluded cove in the Calanques. The star here is undoubtedly the fish scale tile in a luminous cobalt blue, applied from floor to dado height. Above it, the limewash plaster continues in warm sand white, creating a horizon line that calms the eye. A polished teak vanity with a vessel sink in ivory ceramic sits against one wall, its drawers adorned with simple brass pulls. What about the mirror? Find a vintage one with a chunky teak frame that's slightly sun-bleached, leaning rather than hung. Fluffy towels in raw oatmeal cotton hang from a teak ladder rack, their thickness a counterpoint to the sleek tile. Fill a small cobalt blue glass bottle with liquid soap and place it on a shell-shaped ceramic dish for a dose of whimsy. Instead of a standard shower curtain, opt for a crisp white linen panel that puddles slightly on the floor. The sconces are simple brass with frosted glass, casting a warm glow that makes the fish scales shimmer. Honestly, you might start taking baths just to linger in this room. Now let's cook up a space that marries rustic charm with jewel box detailing. The upper walls were that same warm sand limewash, softly reflecting light onto your countertops. Look closer at the lower half. A backsplash of glossy Zellige tiles in deep indigo blue transforms the cooking zone. Each hand-cut tile has subtle tonal shifts, like the surface of the Mediterranean at midnight. The grout is tinted a fine sand color, bridging the tiles to the limewash above seamlessly. A polished teak chair rail caps the tile like a belt on a well-tailored dress, adding warmth and a perfect resting point for leaning. Open shelving in teak holds everyday white dishes, while a pair of cobalt blue demijohns store cooking utensils at the ready. Instead of upper cabinets everywhere, hang a pot rack made of aged brass and teak for a display of copper pans. The island is a chunky block of teak, topped with a honed Carrara marble slab that's begging for pastry rolling. And in the corner, a ceramic bowl of lemons sits on a windowsill, catching the morning sun, because no Côte d'Azur kitchen is complete without them. Imagine waking up to walls that look like solidified sea mist. That warm sand Limewash plaster continues here, soothing your senses immediately. Dress the bed in linen sheets the color of unbleached cotton, layered with a duvet cover in soft ticking stripes of indigo and white. Can you feel that? The faint texture of a thick oatmeal wool throw folded at the foot, promising cozy mornings. Use a single unexpected piece. A small demijohn in cobalt blue as a bedside water carafe, paired with a simple ceramic tumbler. Hang curtains in the same French stripe fabric as the living room to create a seamless flow from space to space. A polished teak bed frame with a curved headboard adds a sculptural element without shouting. Rather than a closet, use an antique armoire in weathered teak. Stash it with lavender sachets for a subtle, fresh scent. Above the bed, skip the art and instead mount a large woven wrought tan fan that whispers of tropical colonies. Place a low bench at the foot, upholstered in that very Toile de Jouy Maritime linen to tie back to the main living area. Drift off to sleep with the window cracked open, even if it's just a dream. Entertain friends around a table that feels like it's been hosting fishermen's feasts for generations. A solid polished teak farmhouse table. Surround it with chairs whose seats are upholstered in raw linen, their backs painted a glossy deep navy. Dangle a chandelier made of entwined rattan and small cobalt blue glass beads above. It casts dancing shadows at dusk. On the wall, a series of framed vintage maritime charts in indigo and cream replaces a single painting. Set each place with an ivory ceramic plate, a heavyweight linen napkin in oatmeal, and a simple glass goblet. For the centerpiece, run a long, narrow dough bowl down the middle, filled with a cascade of lemons and waxy olive leaves. What's that leaning in the corner? A giant demijohn, of course, now repurposed as a lamp with a large drum shade. Keep the window treatments minimal. Simple Roman shades in the same French stripe, allowing maximum light during the day. Then, when evening falls, light a cluster of pillar candles on a teak tray, their flames flickering in the cobalt glass reflections. Every meal here feels like a slow, celebratory lunch in Antibes. around the heart of the home, where that magnificent sofa demands your attention first. Its upholstery is the hero. Heavy linen in a classic Toile de Jouy, indigo sketches of fishermen and billowing sails against an off-white ground. Flank it with chairs slip-covered in unbleached cotton, perhaps with a single indigo piping for quiet tailoring. Look up, and the curtains billow gently, wide French navy stripes on crisp white fabric, hung from a simple teak rod. Toss those raw oatmeal wool pillows onto the sofa. Their chunky knit texture is the perfect antidote to the refined pattern. Set a low coffee table made of polished teak in front, and on it, an ivory white ceramic bowl piled with bright lemons becomes a living still life. In the corner, a giant cobalt blue demijohn sits on the floor like a piece of art glass, catching the afternoon sun. Instead of harsh overhead lighting, scatter a few ceramic table lamps with linen shades to cast a golden wash. Add a rattan armchair for an extra layer of coastal ease, draping a faded indigo throw over its back. This is a room that invites long conversations, and even longer naps. Step inside and you're greeted not by a hallway, but by a whisper of the sea. The Limewash walls here seem to glow with their own inner light, making the small space feel like an open courtyard. Hang a large, round mirror framed in polished teak. It's like a porthole reflecting the room's calm. Beneath it, place a narrow console table in the same honey-toned wood. Its surface graced with a single cobalt blue glass demijohn holding a branch of olive leaves. What about the floor? Consider large format limestone tiles with a honed finish that echo the sandy beaches of Nice. A runner in thick oatmeal colored wool knit would add instant softness underfoot without pattern competition. For a touch of whimsy, prop a vintage or painted in chipped navy blue against the corner. Found objects beat catalog perfection. Then, a small stool with a linen cushion in a subtle indigo stripe invites you to sit and remove sandy shoes, even if there's no sand in sight. Actually, the real secret is scent. Tuck a bundle of dried lavender tied with a raw cotton string into a teak wall hook. Now that's an arrival worth coming home to.